Hello guys, welcome back to my video. Today's video gonna be a long video. Thanks to Alexandru Flat. I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. He comment on the video and asking me about making just one package video about the what should you guys do at the beginning and equip and the other stuff. Okay, let's start the video. Okay, the first one, gears for the beginning. So the beginner, intermediate, and the high end one. Okay, I mean by that he means like sets. Okay, if we talk about sets, if you are a newbie or beginner, I think you need the set is called Ancient Moonlight here. This Ancient Moonlight set, or this Dark Ghost, but this Dark Ghost a little bit expensive. So I just recommend you to buy the Ancient Moonlight. Then for the intermediate sets, it's called Adamant or Mountain sets. Let me show you real quick. Here, the Adamant is for physical. Also, the Mountain is for Chikungs. This is the set for intermediate, and even people still use it. We can call it Adamant is for intermediate or high-end sets. Then the latest or the strongest sets at the moment by the date of this video is created or recorded. It's called Clan set. Here, this Enlightened is for physical, while this Tormented is for Chikung. There are also actually another sets beside Adamant or Mountain. It's called Heavens, but it's really hard to make. That's why not many people make that sets, but you can get it from the event on Blood Iron Part 1. You can trade the coupon to that sets, but we don't talk about that sets because you cannot get it anymore. It's called Mountain Heaven or something like that. Okay, that's for the cloth sets, and for the weapon. The most worth it weapon that you can make or buy, I think, is called this weapon, this Reaper Double Breast Celestial. You can check the detail about this weapon and why this weapon is good. I will put the video about this weapon and how to make this weapon on the description below. Then the next weapon, which is the better one from the Reaper, it's called Glacial. Okay, this one is also good too, but I prefer Reaper than this weapon. If this weapon only like plus 15, of course with a decent weapon damage percent, you will get better damage. But you can check it out on the video that I mentioned before. The next step is Glacial. Okay. The Glacial weapon price is, for now, it's around 20 billion to 25 billion gold clean, plus 18. Well, this weapon is become cheap because you can get it from the branch or trade the coupon from the branch on Blood Iron Chapter 1 even. But you cannot do that anymore. But I think some people just burning their BSS and get the weapon and stock it up. That's why it's still around that price. The glacial weapon back then when I first returned to the game, it's cost you like 100 to 120 billion gold each weapon. Okay, that's about weapon and cloth sets. Then we talk about relic. Okay, relic. Yeah. Before I start talking about relic prices always goes up and goes down. You know, you can get it cheap or get it with the expensive price. You know, if you okay, I will talk about this on the end of the video. Just start. What item is good for you to make it to drop rate? For me personally, this is my drop relics, which is content damage too, right? I'm not going to. Okay, I don't know. This one is still expensive and probably will become more expensive because you cannot make this anymore. Let's talk about this. You know, nowadays this relic, I don't know the price now. Maybe it's. Let's check it on the auction house. Yep, it's seven. It's 750 million gold. Yeah, it's probably because the stats. Yeah, normally, if I'm not mistaken, I just saw it's 200 million for this relic. I got this relic without this item drop rate. Around 40 millions for this item. I bought it already a long time ago, maybe like 3 months ago. Then I bought this one, this Tiansan. Of course, without this item drop rate, it's just a random option when I buy it. I bought it for 400 millions gold. Okay. While this longevity and crimson, of course, without this item drop rate, I bought it 1.9 billion gold each. So 3.8 million for these two. This one I bought it around 1.5 billion gold. I don't remember it's already with item drop or not. Also, this princess hairpin I bought it for 4 billions. This Goku 9 I bought it 4 billion too. This item I'm using it for item drop rate because when I'm do the leveling, I have 64% XP. So this bit plate of heavenly fish with item drop is a good combination. This one, this snowflake, where I bought it for like 3.5 billion only. Now it's cost you like 8 billion or 9 billion, you know. So this is also this one from the event called Blood Iron Chapter 2. So this is all my drop rate item relic. Why I'm choosing this item instead of the other stuff? Because as you can see, this relic is when you equip it one, this Dance on Fire, for example, like this here. The 3 bonus stats set is there when you just equip one, so you don't need the Tiansan Ice Dragon Marble, so you just need this fire one. You get damage, right? You can see 8.5k damage, weapon damage 70%. Here 90% weapon damage, so you got 160% of weapon damage. You got critical damage. Here, all of my almost all of my drop red relics is it's also have the DMAC effect too. Like here, like this one too is we have critical damage 100%. This one have weapon damage 200%, which is you need a lot of weapon damage percents if you are using Reaper weapon. Here, this one too, you know, I made it item drop because at that time I only have SBA and I out of money to buy any relic, so I just make this Silver Tiger, excellent. as item drop rate, and because it's also have 4% damage absorbed into vital energy. You know, I'm gonna unit this because in Kingdom there is a debuff for Lich. Here, this one also have weapon damage, also the damage too. This one have the damage, weapon damage, critical damage, and the point I want this one is because it has 64% XP. This snowflake, damage, and the other damage. You know, this 8 relics is my core relic when I'm do the PvA. Let's say if you just starting, I think you need to get this relic, guys. If you just start from the zero. Here the good relic for PvA, of course, for PvA, not for clan dungeon or any dungeon or places that need you YYSB damage, because these all relic don't have any YYSB damage. These are purely for farming. Of course, if you wanna farm in Kingdom, you need to combine it with some YYSB damage, or if you go to clan dungeon, you need YYSB damage and resistance. I already talked about this on the video that I made before. Here, so here the core of item drop rate. Also for the belonging item, you can use either this one, but this one is really expensive. So the alternative is Suwang's level 5. Where is it? Suwang level 5. Oh, it's here. Yeah, this Suwang level 5. This is the alternative, you know. Yeah, I know you guys may say, oh, this Suwang is expensive and the other stuff is expensive. Again, I'm gonna talk about this in the end of this video. The Suwang level 5 is cost you now it's cost you still under 1 billion. Like I told you on my others video, I bought the Suwang level 5 for 8.5 billion, and then the next week's Blood Iron Part 1 come, then Suwang level 5 price is falling down really bad. If I'm not mistaken, there's only like 100 or 200 million per set. Okay, that's why all weapons, all items price, it's always rise up and rise down. It's always. For example, like this one, this 3 legend. Oh my god, I bought it super expensive, and now come on, everyone have it because this autumn event, everyone have it. You can also buy it. It's super cheap. As you can see, only 750 million gold. This is super funny. I bought it. Oh my god, it's super expensive price because at that time only a few people have that pet or guardian. Okay, let's go on for the YYSB damage or the high-end build. For example, this is the example of YYSB items here. We have Yang damage, also YYSB. So if I'm going build the Yang build, so I have 34 and 500 Yang damage. And the other stuff, you know, when you go to clan dungeon, even dungeon, mostly even dungeon require YYSB damage. Also in Kingdom 2, the mob is require YYSB. You can check it. You can check the detailed talks about YYSB damage on my others video. I'm gonna put it on the description too. Now, for example, if I'm going for PvP, but I'm rarely go to PvP. I'm going to build all the YYSB damage, but instead if I farming on a little bit high-end map or the map or the dungeon require YYSB damage, I will mix the build. For example, like this, I'm going to do the mix build. Here, this is my drop rate. I have drop rate too. Here, for example, like this. This all item drop rate and without YYSB. Let's say if I'm going to try farming in Black Temples, I'm going do the run like this, or I'm gonna change this one too, so I get more extra item drop rate. But if I'm going to farm in CC dungeon, you know, I don't need this all shit. I'm gonna use all the drop rate items. We have 4 more slot. This 4 more slot I put it on my healer. I cannot show it to you. That's about YYSB. Okay. Then okay, the third one, the question from Alexandru. He said he only can farm in CC dungeon because he don't have damage or drop rate for lowland dungeon and clan dungeon and something like that. Yep. He also mentioned that he got fewer item drop rate when he only Immortal 12. I don't know this is exactly how it's work, but I feel the same too when I create a new character. When have heavens get level, I think the weapon drop more often in here, but I have not do the research yet, so I think I need to research it and confirm it is lower level is work on CC dungeon or not. And then he said he have a hard time to do the lowland dungeon. Of course, yes. If you you can, I think I already met to how to run the lowland dungeon videos. Of course, if you are melee or physical role, it's going to be hell for you. Even though you have some decent equipment, it took you a long time to finish the dungeon. You need combination of Qigong skills and also physical skill. Qigong skills and physical weapons. Because if you remember, I'm going to put the video that I ran that dungeon on the description too. You know, because I don't want this video to be very long. You can check it. You need the combination. You need to hit the monster with the right typical of the damage. It's physical or it's Qigong on the right monster. Yeah. Also, you need some good drop rate in order to get that shield bit medium or shield bit large or shield bit excellent. Then clan dungeon, you cannot farm in clan dungeon. Yes, because it's really hard. Especially the true run one, it's really hard. Okay, I'm going to answer the. Oh no! Before that, I forget to mention the guardian that good for farming or PvP. Okay, I also already made about this video too, but I'm going to make it in one video again. So this is from Alexandru Flat 2. For the short answer, the best pet or guardian for PvE is this one, Blood Kailin. You have 100% drop rate, 100% EXP rate, 100% Kung Fu XP rate. This one, but this one is already expensive now. So the alternative is this one. You need the superior. Where is here? The superior Blue Dragon one have 50% of drop rate. Or while you want to leveling, You can get the black turtles or vermilion ponies. It have 50% drop rate. And if you're going to PvP, of course this one. Or you can get also these two is working well too. The details about this, I will put the video on the description too, because I don't want this video become too long. Okay, then. Yep. Should you buy 4 BSS to create the final Reaper weapons? The answer is depends. Sometimes people sell the Reaper is cheaper than you should. I mean, like sometimes it costs you 4 BSS, right, to go into the last stage of Reaper. But sometimes people that's 4 BSS cost you 1.6 billion, right? But sometimes people sell it more cheaper than that, so it's depend on the condition. Let me check if there's someone selling Reaper or not. Yep, we don't have anyone, so it's all depends on the market, on the place, and the other stuff. I can say for the exact that you make it or not, but for me 4 BSS is worth for that weapon. It's really worth it for that weapon. Then some people says they are bored farming in CCD and blah blah blah. All they can do only farm in CCD. They cannot go to the lowland dungeon and blah 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 blah. Okay, guys, the most worth it place to farm gold, okay, I still say it's on CC dungeon. You don't need to invest so much equipment in order to make you can farm. I already tried in Kingdo. Yeah, of course, the first you need a really good equipment to farm in Kingdo. The second one, there's a lot of pickers there. You cannot farm in peace. Okay. Then the third one, you can farm in lowland dungeon or golden castle. While you do leveling, you farm for SBA, SBL, or SBM. But I still think the most worth it if place to farm gold is CC dungeon. For example, my friend who start the game same as me, when I'm return to the game, he start to play here, which is already almost 4 months he play here. He don't even spend a single dollar money on this game, but now he already have a decent equipment. But when he farm really hard at the event time, he can get like 10 to 12 or 14 billion in that 3 days. Okay, in that 3 days. But he spent like 12 hours or more. He really farmed really hard. So that's the only way for you to get a lot of gold if you don't want to spend money. Okay. To the last topic I want to talk is, first of all, every item's price is always goes down or rise up, For example, I already made some videos about the recommended PvE items. I already put the price on that video, and also the disclaimer, the price on the certain date. So when there are some people just comment and talk me, hey, you said this relic only cost this. Now it's above 1 billion. I mean, like, please, I said I already disclaim on the description. The price may rise or goes down, depends on what happened on the game. I cannot control the market on the Hefe, guys. So I just telling you this is the good relics and the price at that time. So if it's rise up or goes down, you cannot blame it on me. But I am understand totally, the second thing is, if you don't want to spend on any single dollars, all you can do is farming really hard, like my friend do. On the even days, one day he farmed like 12 hours only on the CC dungeon, or more than that, for that 3 days. That's how he earned the gold and built his character, because he don't want to spend money on that on here. But if you don't have that much time, and also the only choice for you to get item fast, the only choice is only spending your money. Buy the BSS from the item mall, sell it to other people, you get the gold, or buy BSS, trade it to other items. Because this game now is totally pay to win. It's totally pay to win. Even though if you farm super hard, okay, you cannot compete with people. You cannot get that high-end items, because it costs really, really expensive. For example, let's say these two items. These two items cost you 100 billion. How to farm this 100 billion? The answer is you need a lot of time to farm 100 billion. So the fastest way to get this is buy only to spend your money. Buy the BSS, trade your BSS for these items, or sell your BSS. That's the only way to make you get fastest gold. This is the truth, guys. It's also irony. It says this 9Dragon is not the same as we used to know, but this is the only way, I think, guys. I'm not choosing side with Redfox, of course, but Redfox, this server already run for 7 years, and soon going to be run at 8 years. Beside the Korean server, this server is have the longest time still alive 9Dragons. That's all, guys. So, yeah, the conclusion is you can play this game, you can enjoy the game, but on the PvA sides, like example, I back on the items that I said on this here, this item still farmable. Suwang 5 and the other stuff is still farmable. The conclusion is if you don't want to spend the money, you need to farm hard, fast, and of course your build will be much more slower than people spending money to get the items. What else I want to talk? Let me see on the script. I think this pretty much for this video. Thank you for watching this long video, guys. I hope it can help you guys. Thank you very much. See you on the next video.